The following is an unheard talk from Shi Heng Yi that took place in the ceremony hall on the topic of Epictetus, who was a Greek-born crippled slave turned philosopher. He's the author of the Enchiridion. We talk about his philosophy for life and the topic of fear and the illusion of fear. Welcome back to The Everyday Stoic with myself, William Mulligan, author of The Everyday Stoic, Simple Rules for a Good Life, which is available on Amazon and all good bookstores. Click the link in the description. I hope you enjoy this unheard talk in the ceremony hall with Shi Heng Yi. I'd like to know your thoughts on fear being an illusion, or how you can strip away fear.
Fear, I would see it as the ultimate expression of what we humans try to avoid in this lifetime. It's one of the highest expressions of what we actually try to avoid, because it blocks us. Okay? So having that said, there are of course ways how to, first of all, rationally maybe, or no, intellectually, try to get rid of that fear. And one of these things is by dissecting actually everything that you perceive as a phenomena. No matter what type of emotion currently comes up or came up, none of them ever stays. So which means the way how you felt yesterday is not necessarily the way how you feel today. So already here, things are vanishing. There is nothing that remains. Now, of course, you could give this fear a face. Meaning, you have a very, very clear imagination about how this fear materializes, how this fear would look like. But looking deeper, meaning you're going really into the substance of what something is consisting out of. And the method that I see right now over here is actually the same method like you would regard yourself with the answer, why do we talk about an I illusion? Why do we talk about it's the illusion of yourself? The self is an illusion, or the fear is an illusion. Doesn't matter right now. Because if I try to find myself, I need to start really thinking about who am I? Is it the body that makes me me? Or is it what I'm thinking only that makes me me? Or is it the feelings that makes me me? Or is it like the consciousness of being able to perceive myself that makes me me? Or is it the summary of all of them? Now, just in case somebody would be saying, it's the summary of them. What I think, what I feel, what I sense, what my body is. That altogether is me. But it can only be you if nothing of what I just mentioned before would be unchangeable. The thing is now, our thoughts never stay the same. Your emotional world never stays the same. Your body also, biological wise, is constantly changing. So now, how can so many different aggregates, consciousness, subconsciousness, how can all of this together, which by nature is changing all the time, create something which is permanent? Permanent meaning the I illusion. It's because it seems like there is something, but in essence there is nothing. There can't be something because there is nothing to grasp on. So, and in this same way, when I expand this now into, so you understand what I'm saying is, the deeper you ask the question, who am I actually? You get to all these 5 points, yeah? And then you also realize, yeah, but they are also changing all the time. So it is impossible that there is something manifesting as an I. So, same way now with the fear. To dissect what you think this fear is consisting of, meaning to look very deep into it. And actually realizing that the fear has no face. Just as we have no face. Anything else also doesn't have a face. Yeah, I'm not sure if with this understanding from me, I'm on the right path when it comes to this teaching. But how to get rid of the fear, it's also just by realizing with your thoughts you create the world. You keep on spinning your thoughts around the fear, well, it's just going to multiply its effect on you, meaning you're going to be more and more fearful because you're nourishing that fear with more and more intention. Coming there together with the fact of Buddhism is a way to overcome the suffering. You could also say Buddhism helps you, or the teachings help you to overcome the fear. Not run away from the fear, not ignore the fear, not numb the fear, to overcome the fear, meaning you're going to face it, of course. Yeah, but once you face a challenge and you go over it, it's behind you. If I meet it and I pass it, it's behind me. And that means it's just not going to come again. So walking, facing the fear with whatever possibilities you think you have. Yeah, that fits good.
This full talk is available exclusively on Spotify. So if you want to hear the whole talk on the topic of Epictetus and his philosophical teachings with myself and Shi Heng Yi, then click the link in the description. Follow, as there is another Unheard talk coming out soon, and I post episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Give me a rating to show your appreciation, as it really helps me. And thank you. Have a great day.